to my channel. For today's video we have my May favourites. Apologies if this is the second time you are seeing this look. I have just finished filming my haul for the end of May and that was a mammoth video, so I'm running out of time, so I haven't really had time to change much stuff up. I'm attempting to wear false lashes. They are lifting all over the place. Everything's just a bit of a mess, so apologies for that. Especially apologies if this is my first video you're watching. I hope you do like what you see and will subscribe to my channel. I'm so close to hitting 1,000 subscribers. I would love to hit that milestone in the near future. Why don't we get started going over my May favourites. I didn't have any products in May that I disliked enough to class as a fail, so it is all favourites here today. We have a fair mix of products. We have makeup, skincare, hair care and a random beauty tool. So actually let me start with the random beauty tool and then we'll work our way through everything else. This is the random kind of beauty or hair care tool, should I say, that I was talking about. Yes, it does slightly look like a torture device and it was something that I kind of picked up on a whim from Yes Style. I think it only cost me a couple of pounds, but I wanted to give it a go. It's basically this comb that kind of grips your hair. I'm not someone that can blow dry my own hair. I just can't seem to get the hang of it, no matter what kind of brush that I use. Whereas using this strange looking contraption, I can sort of blow dry my hair. What I tend to do is just get a piece of my hair and then I will sort of hold it around about here and then I'll just sort of blow dry my hair. It's in no way, shape or form the correct way I probably should do it, but I feel like just using this and rather than just blasting my hair like I normally do, it does take a little bit of that frizz away and just gives me a bit more kind of control with my hair. I definitely noticed it's smoother once I finish drying it. I feel like this has definitely been a kind of game changer when it comes to my hair. It has definitely meant it's a lot straighter and it makes it easier then to go over with the straighteners because it's not an absolute wild mess. My hair is very thick and very frizzy and it kind of needs all the help it can get, so I'm glad that I purchased this sort of £2 product to give it a try because it has definitely been a favourite this month. And then seeing as we're talking about hair care, I'll go over my couple of hair care favourites next. The first one is from the brand Amika and this is the Velveteen Dream Smoothing Conditioner. This is just a sample size of the product because Amika products are pretty pricey, so I didn't want to purchase the full size straight away, which I think is about £20. So I did pick up this little sample to give it a go. I've used this quite a lot of times and I still feel like I've got half left. Actually, now it's shining up through the light, I've probably got about a third left, so it is definitely lasting a long time. I'm not one of those people that uses conditioner more than shampoo. I find that I go through kind of 3 shampoo bottles to every 1 conditioner bottle, so sometimes a conditioner like this is kind of more than enough to last me a decent amount of time. This is a fantastic conditioner and it does definitely smooth my hair. I notice such a difference when I use this compared to using one of my other, which is classed as a smoothing conditioner. This one's definitely so much better. I love the smell of all the Amika products. Their dry shampoo is definitely a favourite of mine, but again it's kind of pricey at the £20 mark. This is a product that after using this month and loving it, I had sort of decided that I was going to purchase the full size, but now seeing how much I have left and knowing how long it takes me to go through a conditioner, I might just purchase another one this size. I do like to switch up my hair care every so often, so no doubt by the time I use the rest of this up and another one, I might have changed my mind on what I want anyway, so been absolutely loving this. But I just love how my hair feels after this. It is super soft, it does have that smoothing aspect to it, and I find that it is easier to straighten when I use this. Another product that has been really good, especially when paired with that conditioner, is this one from Umberto Gianni. This is the Frizz Control Miracle Styling Milk. So this is what I apply to my damp hair before drying it. Even if I go in without my kind of hair tool and just blast my hair, this does definitely help with the frizz. If I use this on its own when I'm not using this, it obviously isn't quite as effective, but it is definitely more effective than other products that I've tried. Again, it's another product that smells really nice. You don't need a lot of it at all and it does leave my hair feeling soft. Definitely when paired with the Amika, it's just kind of chef's kiss and how it makes my hair feel. Obviously it's not perfect, I'm never going to completely get rid of my frizz, but using these 2 products together just makes it so much easier, and I think this is a really affordable product as well. I do believe I got this in Latest in Beauty, but when I need to repurchase it, which I probably will be doing, it's not too expensive to buy. This is kind of future me coming in to mention my favourite channel of the month. I keep forgetting to do this because it's not a physical item in front of me, so I'm just kind of slotting this in the middle of the video, but this is after I finished filming I realised, which is better than I did last time because last time I had to do voiceover in editing. So my favourite channel from May has been Glitter Fallout. This is the channel of Linda, and she has such a fun, vibrant personality, and she is kind of like a badass. It sounds really weird sort of saying that in my accent, but that's how I would describe her. She does all different things on her channel. She does reviews, she does kind of BoxyCharm unboxings, which I think are one of my favourite videos. She is a cruelty-free YouTuber as well, and she definitely doesn't steer me wrong with her recommendations, so I do highly recommend her channel. We'll have it linked in the description box below. Now back to the rest of my favourites. Then I have a couple of skincare items. The first one is this cleanser from Glow Recipe. This is the Blueberry Bounce Gentle Cleanser, and this looks like I've not used it at all, although I have actually just been lying it down. But even when it does settle out, I've not used much of this in theory at all, but I've used this sort of 3 or 4 times a week for the past month, so I don't understand why more of it's not gone. As you can see, it's kind of doing its thing and leveling out there. This is such a nice facial cleanser. I go in with about kind of 3 pumps on this product, and that is more than enough. I absolutely love fruity scented skincare, and this does smell absolutely amazing. It's not too overpowering, it is just a really nice sweet scent. It is a really nice gentle cleanser. It does definitely sort of stick by the name. It does create a decent amount of foam. It's not a product that if you get in your eyes it doesn't sting or anything like that. The only thing I would suggest is possibly don't get it in your mouth, because it did make that mistake once and it doesn't taste as sweet as it smells, but that was obviously just my fault. That's not the product. You're not supposed to eat your facial cleanser. But yeah, I just love how this makes my skin feel. Skin doesn't feel stripped or dry or anything like that. So there we go, it has settled a bit better now, and as you can see, I've not used much at all, but I have used this a lot, so a little does go a long way. I am on the fence as to whether I will repurchase this one once I've used it up, because it isn't cheap. You tend to buy more affordable facial cleansers. One of my go-to ones is one that's £5 from Elf. I have liked a few other drugstore ones as of late. I've liked one from CeraVe, but this one I think is £31, which is definitely up there in price. If you did see my haul from last month, I did actually pick up another blueberry cleanser from the brand, I think it's Frudea. So it's going to be quite good to compare the two to see what they're like, because I think the one from Frudea is a bit more affordable. So I'm going to hold off on repurchasing this one for now. Obviously I've not finished it yet, but I mean, I want to try that one first before making the decision. But from what I've tried so far, I absolutely love this, and I think I've liked every product I've tried so far from Glow Recipe. Next we have a day cream from number 7. This is the Protect and Perfect Intense Advanced Day Cream, and as you can see, I've used up this one quite a lot. This is one that I think I got in an advent calendar from last year from number 7. This one, again, if you have seen my recent haul, is one that I have just actually purchased a backup of because I've been loving this one so much. This one just applies really nicely to the skin. It's not heavy at all, and if you are going to apply makeup on it, it does kind of work as a good base. I generally don't wear makeup every day. If I remember to apply a day cream, it's kind of on a day I'm not going to wear makeup, but sometimes, if I'm honest, I might get a little bored on my lunch hour. I'll just kind of apply some makeup when I've had this on, and it does work absolutely fine, but I can't say I've fully tested a full face of makeup on it. I love how it makes my skin feel. It does instantly kind of plump it up and make it look really nice and hydrated, and I feel like it does just feel nice for the whole rest of the day then. I think this is a day cream that kind of does a little bit of everything. It does have anti-aging aspects to it, and it does have hydrating to it as well. But I do highly recommend and say I have just purchased a backup of this because I'm so close to finishing this one up. Then finally on to my makeup favourites of the month. My first one is this foundation from Essence. This is the Pretty Natural Hydrating Foundation. I have this one in the shade 050 Neutral Champagne. This isn't the perfect shade match for me, but kind of taking that out of the equation, I absolutely love the formula of this one. I do think it is quite similar to the one from Colourpop, which I think is the Pretty Fresh foundation. It is just a really nice natural foundation, as the name would suggest. I love how it looks on my skin. I personally, for what I like, I don't really like an overly dewy foundation, and I also don't like an overly matte. I do like it kind of down the middle, and this definitely fits the bill. Also, for the fact that this one is super affordable, I think it's £4.99, which I think is a great deal. This is a foundation I can see myself reaching for time and time again. I do need to kind of compare it directly to the one from Colourpop, because at this moment I'm not too sure which one I like more, and I have loved the Pretty Fresh foundation for a long time now. If you haven't tried this foundation, I would definitely recommend giving it a try, and I did actually pick up a lighter shade in my recent haul. Then I have a product that I'm pretty certain I have featured in a favourites video not that long ago, but again, I've been loving it, so I just want to briefly mention it. It is this NYX Liquid Suede. This one is in the shade Soft Spoken. This is kind of my perfect everyday, don't need to think about it, just put this lip product on, and I put this on for the school run most days. I have to wear a mask for the school run, and I find that it doesn't really end up on the inside, which, considering it's not a sort of long-lasting liquid lipstick, it does fare pretty well under a mask. But yeah, this is just my no fuss lipstick that I've loved reaching for quite a lot this month. So apologies, it is a repeat from a previous favourites. Another lip product is this liner from Essence. This is one of their Stay 8-Hour lip liners. This one is in the shade Because De. And this is actually a product when I ordered, I ended up making a duplicate order, so I do already kind of have a backup of this one, which I'm definitely very glad about. It is an absolutely gorgeous shade, and this is a lip liner that I will quite regularly wear on its own because I just love the shade that much. I do like pairing this with a gloss, but I think more often than not I am reaching for it just as a liner itself. It is really nice and creamy, it doesn't drag on the lips or anything like that, and you can fill in your lips super fast with this. I also like that it is a wind-up one. I think that is my preference when it comes to lip liners. I can never be bothered sharpening them, but it is a really pretty shade. And again, another product I would highly recommend trying them out. I think they are only a few pound, and I think they have about 8 different shades, but fantastic formula, definitely long lasting. Another one, when I'm wearing it for the school run, it doesn't budge under the mask at all, so I've loved this one. And then another lip product to talk about is this one from Kiko Milano. This is one of the, it doesn't say, or I can't see that it says, I think this is called their long lasting lip stilos, and this one is in the shade 02. Which is a really pretty kind of mauvey pink shade. And I wasn't expecting much with it saying long lasting because it is a bullet lipstick, but it does definitely stick to that claim. This, again, another one I'm wearing on the school run, it's not budging under the mask, and this one does look good even after a couple of hours, even with drinking and eating and things like that. Don't get me wrong, if it did have a kind of greasy lunch it would fade away, but it is decently long lasting for a bullet lipstick. This does have a really nice formula to it and a really nice consistency. It's not a matte lipstick, which is what you'd normally get with a long wearing one. It is more of a velvet formula, and it's one of those lipsticks that when you apply it, it's kind of like the powder touch, so it looks really nice and it feels really comfortable as well. This is one that I always put on and then forget I'm wearing it because it is that comfortable. If I'm honest, I wasn't kind of expecting much from it, but yeah, definitely been reaching for this one a lot. I think the rest of the lipsticks in my everyday makeup drawer have been pretty neglected because I've been reaching for one of these three every single day. Next we have a mascara. This is from L'Oreal and this is the Air Volume Mascara. I can't remember if I've featured this in a favourites previously, apologies if I have. This is a really nice mascara and one that has made me like volumizing mascara more. I do compare this to the L'Oreal Lash Paradise. I do feel like they are quite similar. Obviously being from the same brand, they've probably got some sort of kind of comparable formula, but I do love how this makes my lashes look. It does give me a decent amount of volume and it doesn't clump up at all. This is one that I notice the roots of my lashes do just look really nice and thick. I think this one volumizes slightly more than the Lash Princess, but overall I think I like the way the Lash Princess lengthens my lashes as well, whereas I think this one is solely volumizing. The only slight issue I have with this one is it does have a scent to it, and it is a scent that you can smell for quite a while after applying your mascara. It does fade eventually, but it's got one of those kind of floral scents to it, so I'm not a huge fan of that, but that's pretty much this one's only downfall. I don't know necessarily though if I'd repurchase it because I do like the effect Lash Paradise gives a little bit more, but it is one I possibly would look to purchase again in the future, say if Lash Paradise got discontinued or something. And the final product is from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Beauty Light Wand in the shade Spotlight. This is a product that I was very intimidated by when I very first purchased it because I'm normally all about powder products. I don't tend to like cream or liquid or anything like that. I just like sort of powdered cheek products. But I'd heard so many people talk about how nice this was, how effortless it was, that I thought I'd give it a go. And I have to agree with them. I absolutely love how this looks. So it does come with this kind of sort of poof ball applicator, and then you can lock it off and on. I've not actually opened this product and put any more product up for the last, I want to say 5 times I've used it, because I squeezed off enough product that I can still put that on my cheek and enough product comes out. When I first started using it, I was kind of squeezing up new product every time and I was ending up with a bit too much. You don't need much of this product to give you a gorgeous sheen. It is what I have on my cheeks now. I don't know how well it'll kind of show up, but I just love the look of it. It is a really pretty shade and I love how it blends in. It doesn't lift any of the products underneath it. It does just blend in beautifully. I do use a couple of different ways to blend this in. Once I've initially dotted it on my cheeks, I'll then go in with my finger. Then just to blend it in a little bit more, I'll go in with the point of my damp sponge. But yeah, this product definitely surprised me as to how much I like it and how easy it is to use, considering it's a sort of cream liquid type product. But yeah, I would recommend trying these out, and people were not wrong when they said it was really good. So that is all my favourites for May. Like I say, there's a fair mix of products here this month for hair care, skincare and makeup. But other than that, that is it for today's video. If you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already. Thanks.